All done?
Yeah.
Oh, look at there.
Kasianya hot.
Tama ko.
Yeah. It's a landslide. Yes. Yeah. Rumble fight. Fast. Yeah. Okay.
Modern fight is like this? Yes. Okay.
Yo, kano to? Dito ka na kumain.
Many more.
Ay.
Ulan pa rin.
Next.
Pakbet. Fried pinapa.
Oh, I love the fried fish. Yep. Thanks, Gil. Thanks so much.
Tomorrow I watch this
You watch this tomorrow, yeah.
on YouTube. My PIV.
Correct. Well, anyway, that was wonderful. Lunch was great. Gil did a great job preparing the meal today, and we sat around. We had some great conversation. We talked mostly movie, the movie topics and things like that, because as you know, they both are embedded in the movie industry, and it's not just in the Philippines. It's also with American directors that are going overseas to places like the Philippines, and they need people to work with the staff, crowd control, anything like that. And these guys are actually extras for stuff like that. And so we had a real good conversation. So I'm going to head back over to the job site now. You're here, and but we get these every single day now, and then sometimes it rains, sometimes it doesn't, but it always seems to be right around lunchtime when it starts coming. So these guys are actually, they're doing their siesta. So, and that's a tradition. They work hard all day long, work in the construction, just like my guys over there. Then they eat, and they take a siesta, and then they're right back to work again. It is a regiment that they work every single day, and they stick to that schedule. So let's get back over to Villa FELIZ. Well, let me just share something with you. My contractor was just here, and he's on the way to order our roofing material, the actual roof tile. And I'll show you the type of tile that we're actually using, and I will explain to you a little bit about the type of tile that we're using here. A lot of places will use like clay, like terracotta type of roofing. They'll use some type of plastics. There's a newer technology here, and it actually uses, it's like an aluminum sheet, and then it has coats of different type of paint and zinc, and then it will have a sort of like a shingle-like texture on the top, but it's grainy, like they actually do shingles like in North America. And that's actually what we chose for this design. And let me show you that. It's a company called Decra. And they have different types of models. They have one called the Corona, the Heritage, the Classic, and the Milano. The Milano, and basically is going to be the shape. So this is the shape of the tiles that we're going to actually be using right here. And you can see the Corona, it's more of a flat type of a tile, and then you have the Heritage, where it is a concave type of a design. And the Classic is kind of similar to the Milano, but there's a lot of ridges in it. I wanted something that actually looked as much or as close to like a terracotta type of a roofing tile, because the theme of the house is Mediterranean, and I wanted to look like an Italian type of roofing or something like that. But there's some advantages to using this type over the like the clay or the terracotta type, and I'll explain that to you in a minute. So basically, I also had to pick a color, and there's lots of color. Let me see if I can bring this out here where it's actually a little bit, maybe you can see it a little bit better. And you know, the things that look like, there's actually one called terracotta, not terracotta here, and many different ones. So I ended up we are choosing one called Rosso, and this is it sort of looks like a terracotta, sort of an orangish reddish kind of a color, and it's one of their most popular brands, styles that they have. So let me explain something. I don't know if it's on the back or not now. There's siding on the back here. Now there is a advantage to using this kind of roofing tile. This kind of roofing tile actually is very, very lightweight. I think it's something like 1/10 of the weight of a like a stone or a clay type roofing tile, but one of the biggest advantages that attracted me to it is the way that is designed to be attached to the roof itself. And there's an example, it's not here. I'll see if I can't pull it off of one of the other brochures that I have, but it's very good in high wind areas such as the Philippines, where you have typhoons here. And the technique that they use, because what happens when you lose roofing tiles and things like that, there is an uplift when you have a low pressure, and then the typhoon comes in. It pulls the tiles off the top of your house, and the way you adhere to those clay tiles, a lot of times what they'll do, they'll do this, they'll lift up and they'll pop up and they'll go away. And I will show you the technique, or the wind resistant and the uplift resistant that these type of tiles actually do. And I'll show a picture from one of the other brochures. So anyway, that's why we chose this one, and I think it's going to be attractive. And and another one of the advantages, like I said, it's probably about 1/10 of the weight, so you don't have that downward pressure constantly on your truss system, and it saves your roof a little bit. So anyway, that's enough about my roofing for today. Let's get back to business. Well, it looks like the Mango twins are actually doing fine. This guy, I'm going to probably have to move him pretty soon out into the Bahakubo garden. But something I wanted to show you. I'm actually starting to get, I think, these are the avocados. And you see the root? We're already getting a root on the avocado, and it'll be shooting. You can't see in the crack so well. We'll start getting a stem pretty soon, the trunk that will be coming up. And let's see, this guy's kind of falling apart. I got to get him back. But you see, there's actually, you see the root. I don't know if you can see it inside there. There's actually a root. Let me get the light better. I don't know. See the root in there? So the root is actually starting to come out of that guy. So he's doing good. I didn't look at any of the other ones. Nothing there yet. This guy, nothing there yet. But we got two, at least two. I didn't look at a couple of the other ones, but at least we have a couple of avocado trees that are starting to get roots, and eventually I'll bring the potting soil and a couple of little plastic pots down here, and we'll put them in some good soil. You know, I said the other day when they were going to be putting up the scaffolding that it wasn't going to be nearly as intensive as what it was on the first, from the basement coming up to the first floor. I think it's going to be exactly as intensive as what they did from the basement on up. You see, they're just starting right here. They will be doing everything on the outside as well. So we still, today is Thursday. We still have 1 to 2 more days of scaffolding to construct, and I think Monday, maybe Monday, they will start working on the beams, the roof beams. Well, here it is again, the end of another day. It's actually around 5:30. I was ready to pack up and get out of here, but Henry, my German friend, came by to visit, and we had a nice chat. So anyway, I've got everything packed up, and I'm ready to head back to the apartment and get some of that, I think it's pork adobo test she was making today. So I hope you enjoyed today. It was a little bit an unusual, a little bit different spin on the channel. It was very nice for me. It was very relaxing, and I had a great time going over there and actually learning how to do a new recipe here in the Philippines. And I thank those guys over there for inviting me over to be part of their team today. So, like I said, I'm going to head home tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be build day 80. Build day 80. Can you believe it? Build day 80 here out at Villa FELIZ. And they are going to be working on the scaffolding. What I'm focusing on is the work that's being done on the septic tank, and the work that's being done on the stairway that's going down to the garage door. We should be getting close to tomorrow will be Friday. I'm thinking Saturday they'll pour concrete for that. So that's my guess, and I think it'll be a pretty good guess. So anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you just click on that little My PI Dream in the bottom right hand side of your screen, and you will be notified each time I upload a new video. So until tomorrow, which is going to be Friday, which is going to be build day 80, you have a wonderful day.